सेकंड रुक।
आज सिर्फ उन्हीं का मैच है FT10 एक बस।
हाँ सिर्फ आज एक ही रखा है अभी तो फिलहाल।
ठीक है
स्टार्ट हो गई है शायद, एक सेकंड रुक। नोटिफाई में हो गई ना, एक सेकंड रुक। एक बार चेक कर लो तुम लोग, सबकी आवाज़ क्लियर आ रही है कि नहीं।
मेरे को तो बहुत सेक्सी आवाज आ रही है।
आवाज क्लियर आ रही है मुझे।
स्ट्रीम पे चेक कर लो, स्ट्रीम पे समझ आ जाएगा।
ठीक है
मैं स्कोर्स वगैरह भी रीसेट कर देता हूँ एक बार।
स्ट्रीम का लिंक अच्छा वो
देख वो मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाला हुआ है।
ठीक है वही वाली है क्या जो वो थी पहले इसका लिंक शेयर किया था ऑनलाइन ऑनस्लॉट।
हाँ 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 वही वाला है।
समझ आ जाएगा। हेलो
स्ट्रीम पे ठीक आ रहा है।
ठीक आ रहा है ना?
स्ट्रीम का लिंक
हाँ मुझे तो ठीक लग रहा है।
ठीक है ठीक
वो
है
मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाला हुआ है।
ठीक है मेरे को भी सुनाई दे रहा है।
वही वाली है क्या जो थी पहले इसका लिंक शेयर किया था ऑनलाइन। हाँ ठीक आ रही है।
ठीक है चल ठीक कर ले
ठीक आ रही है।
म्यूट कर ले उस पे। वैसे तो उसकी जरूरत
वो मैंने मोबाइल पे चलाई थी।
हाँ हाँ ठीक है। मैं तुम लोग को भी इनवाइट कर रहा हूँ।
इनवाइट
कोई व्यूअर आएगा तो पता चलेगा कि
क्या कहते हैं कुछ अच्छा हो रहा हो वो कभी कमेंट ही करेंगे, लेकिन कुछ गोचा हो रहा हो वो पक्का
पता है
ठीक है भाई
वो पक्का हर व्यूअर बताएगा हाँ ये दिक्कत है वो दिक्कत है।
भेज दिया तुम दोनों को। अभी बाकी राघव और इसका वेट करते हैं। यो चिबी मैक्स भी ऑनलाइन आ गया। सो वेलकम बैक एवरीवन। हमारा ऑनलाइन ऑनस्लॉट का थर्ड सीजन आज से स्टार्ट होने वाला है। सो वी हैव ए FT10 between Raghav and Asraar. Both of them have been playing the game from the last I think 2 or 3 years. I think Raghav has been playing the game for more than that. And for commentary side I have 2 of my old friends with me and I think they can give their introduction themselves. So welcome back to the stream and guys please introduce yourselves.
Yes, thank you Mikey, thanks for having me on the stream. And I am Aman if nobody knows me. So I've been also playing Street Fighter 5 for like past 6 years along with all the other FGC members, and I usually play Chun-Li and Guile and sometimes Ryu and other different characters as well. So yeah.
So
Aman, yeah.
hey guys, I'm Aman Ahuja. I play mainly play Karen. I sometimes play Rashid, Chun-Li and many other different characters. I have been playing over here for 6 years as of now and I'm having a lot of fun over here. And hopefully I'm very excited for the stream, for today's stream, and hopefully we'll have some great matches lined up.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so guys, I think both of Raghav and Asraar are going to be joining us in around 10-15 minutes. They are just getting ready for their matches, and in the meanwhile, we can play 1 or 2 sets. It's not going to be FT10, but let's play 1 or 2 matches. I'm getting 5 bars with both Aman and Kaminaman के साथ सिर्फ मेरे 3 बार आ रहे हैं।
हाँ, Kaminaman के साथ मेरा एक ही बार आ रहा है।
चल hopefully we don't have to play against each other, but
yes.
करते हैं, एक आध मैच खेल लेते हैं तब तक।
Yes, let's see.
So for now, me and Aman are going to be playing one casual game, but for our main match between Raghav and Asraar, so I think after 10 more minutes, I'll invite both of them and we can start the first to 10.
And Aman Ahuja, you can commentate if you want to.
I'll have a lot of fun over here. I'll enjoy myself with the great matches. I'm more than happy for that.
Chibi keh raha, so both Aman are there.
Two Aman.
So
Yeah,
Aman और Aman commentary कर रहे हैं इस समय।
Yeah.
अरे एक सेकंड,
Aman
मैं
squared.
इसमें ग्रुप्स वगैरह में भी लिंक पेस्ट कर देता हूँ।
Harmony. Round 1.
So.
Fight.
एक सेकंड Aman।
This is going to be such a great match right now.
Okay, चलो।
Mikey should use that gladiator costume though. I think that is one of the better costumes that Gil has in this game. And we have quite a rank difference in this match. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. The V skills are Divine Comet and Primal Fire. The main thing about the V trigger from Mikey is that it can convert out of anything and get huge damage. So that will be an interesting fact. And Chun-Li has really good range, so Aman can, I think, easily outpoke him, which can be pretty good. And we're having a bit of a time. Aman is just practicing his buttons. He's just flexing the Chun-Li thighs. That distance. That was a good way. That was good.
Oh,
And I have a little bit of spacing. It's very close right now. The matches are going strong. Good pressure by Aman. Mikey not having too much of it though. And then he gets a grab. This is actually turning out to be really good. They're moving really at a good pace. Oh, nice escape by Mikey. Got another throw, but he's pressuring him again and again. And it's getting, and the match is going really strong. And again pressure. That meter and the fireballs are really troubling Chun-Li. And he gets him. Mikey is so smart. He let him have that hit, but he got the match. That was so smart. Great whiff punish by Mikey. Let's start. Pressure. And another. Chun-Li can move out so quickly. Now the good chance. Oh, and what a play. Let's see them go. Grab by Gil. Another pressure string. Another meteor. Try to pressure, but again Chun-Li awaits there with the volume. It's very difficult to like get a volume from him.
But I'm gonna try to get a bit more one.
There's going to be good pressure.
हवा की आवाज आ रही क्या रहा है?
Good anti-air. क्या हुआ क्या कह रहा है?
वो कह रहा है कि माइक पे हवा की आवाज आ रही है। अबे ये इतना गंदी क्वालिटी की स्ट्रीम क्यों दिख रही है बे? एक सेकंड मेरे को चेक करने दो। एक सेकंड। अबे यार स्ट्रीम बंद करके ही होगा
क्या हुआ?
स्ट्रीम की सेटिंग्स देख रहा हूँ मैं। क्योंकि बहुत वैसी अजीब सी क्वालिटी की स्ट्रीम हो रही है। अभी ठीक है। अच्छा नहीं चलो तो जब मूव होगा तभी पता चलेगा। तुम लोग के बास कितने आ रहे हैं?
यार मेरा
तो
डिले आ रहा है यार।
एक ही आ रहे हैं।
मयंक
हाँ
मयंक भाई मेरा डिले आ रहा है यार। क्या कहते हैं लाइक मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ ना मैंने स्ट्रीम पे सुना।
अबे स्ट्रीम पे डिले ही आएगा। स्ट्रीम मत सुन, स्ट्रीम सुन के मत कर, स्ट्रीम पे डिले ही आएगा।
अरे नहीं मैं तो अपने PS4 देख के कमेंटेट कर रहा था।
अच्छा
लेकिन जो मेरा वो आ रहा था क्या नाम है जो मैंने एक्चुअल स्ट्रीम में सुना ना।
हाँ।
वो मेरा थोड़ा सा यानी कि स्ट्रीम पहले चल रही है और मेरी आवाज बाद में चल रही है।
वो शायद वो लेटेंसी का थोड़ा बहुत इशू होता है, वो भी इतना चलता है, कभी कभार आगे पीछे हो जाता है वो।
ओके तो भाई क्या कहते हैं मेन मैच पे ऐसा
डंकी स्ट्रीम पे आ गया। ये
चला
प्लेयर्स ना, ये साले चीप जी प्लेयर्स आ जाते हैं स्ट्रीम पे मैच देखने के लिए, भगा देना चाहिए।
अच्छा क्या कहते हैं ओके मतलब जो जी प्लेयर है उनकी पुरानी टाइटल्स खींच लेनी चाहिए ना और पैसे सारे।
वही सही कह रहा है, तो बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहा है, टोटली एग्रीड।
है ना ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए हमारे को।
ओके सो राघव इज रेडी आई थिंक। एक मिनट मेरे को असरार को मैसेज करने दे।
अमन खेलेगा एक मैच?
ट्राई करके देख लो।
ट्राई कर लेता हूँ। अमन अवेलेबल है? अमन सिंह, अमन 012, अमन द चंगी।
हेलो
कैन आई जॉइन द कमेंट्री नाउ? करेगा क्या ये भी?
हेलो
हाँ आ रही है तेरी आवाज आ रही है।
ठीक है हाँ करते हैं ट्राई।
चल आ जाओ।
आई थिंक कनेक्शन अच्छा नहीं है तो
हाँ कनेक्शन अच्छा नहीं है लेकिन
मेरे को लगता नहीं है
ट्राई
कि
कर
सही
लो,
से-
बाहर आ जाना नहीं तो अपने आप, और क्या. So let me first एक सेकंड रुको. आदि को मैसेज करता मैं, रुक. So I think hopefully the stream quality is comparatively better now because I've changed the bitrate settings. I think it was around
Round one.
2500 and right now it's
Fight.
6000.
No,
Not working.
no.
Let me add.
KO.
नहीं चल रहा.
नहीं,
छोड़ दो.
बहुत गंदा चल रहा है।
आ जाओ, इसके बाद मैं इनवाइट कर देता हूँ दोनों को,
Fight.
क्योंकि 3 मिनट हो गए हैं, फिर 3 मिनट बाद फिर मैच भी स्टार्ट होना है.
ठीक है।
वो 3 हिट को कॉम्बो मार दिया, उसके चलने लग गए।
Sachivi Max is saying stream is all good, no issues other than netcode. That's totally true.
ये-
कॉम्बो मार दिया जाएगा। आई एम प्राउड ऑफ माई सेल्फ। अब मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता चाहे कुछ भी हो, लाइक कमेंट्री कैसे भी जाए, आई डोंट केयर। मैंने वो 8 हिट को कॉम्बो इतने लैग में मारा, लाइक आई चैलेंज इट फॉर यू टू डू दैट।
चल तेरी देख, चॉकलेट तो पक्की हो गई मतलब.
हाँ भाई, जल्दी से भेज, जल्दी से फटाफट से मैं जो एड्रेस
तेरी
टेक्स्ट कर रहा हूँ।
तेरी इंस्टिंक्ट्स जाग गई थी उस टाइम पे। तेरे को लैग से कोई फर्क
चल
नहीं
आ जाओ
पड़ा।
नीचे, नीचे आ जाओ, मैं इनवाइट कर रहा हूँ इन दोनों को.
ओके,
ओके, ऑलराइट।
It's go time.
Okay, so I have invited both of the participants and we'll be starting our match in few minutes. Hopefully their connection allows us for a smooth match. So I'm getting
Yes.
5 bars with both of them. तुम लोग को कितना कितना आ रहा है?
मेरे को डिंगोडाइल के साथ 4 बार्स आ रहा है एंड RACDF के साथ आ रहा है 5।
अरे नाइस.
मेरा सबके साथ 1 बार आ रहा है।
मेरा सिर्फ कमीनामैन के साथ 1 बार आ रहा है, बाकी सबके साथ
साले
सही है।
कमीनामैन तेरे कनेक्शन में प्रॉब्लम है.
ओके, तो उससे मैच
फॉरवर्डिंग ट्राई करके देखियो।
क्या ट्राई करके देखो,
पोर्ट फॉरवर्डिंग
वो कैसे करते हैं?
वो
अबे अभी
Capcom
अभी
की
छोड़ दे,
website पे
अभी छोड़ दे.
अभी नहीं, बाद में।
अभी नहीं होगा इतनी जल्दी.
बाद में।
नीचे आ जाओ तुम दोनों. अच्छा.
हाँ
मैं तो
नीचे
नीचे ही हूँ
Okay,
भाई।
so मैच स्टार्ट हो गया guys. FT10 yo. And we
Wishing
have
all the
Bacha
best.
Mia also. Bacha Mia is a pretty good Akuma player from Bangladesh.
Let's do this.
Right.
So we haven't tried our connection again after I got my new ISP. So I think we should try again, Bacha Mia. Whenever I get the chance, we'll play some sets.
I've never seen RACDF play ever before. So this will be my first time seeing him.
Fight.
Okay, so you guys can take over from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Mikey.
thanks, Mikey. Okay, so RACDF is like starting with the really good pressure from and a great he's doing great zoning with Hadokens, and Dingodile is trying to get in on him. Yes, and he finally got an opening and he's able to con him and trying to maintain the pressure. RACDF did really well to get out of the corner this time, and it's kind of really hard to keep him in the corner, and such a great move by Dingodile. to bypass his Hadoken, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
almost.
Now Dingodile is having in the corner, and he's actually.
And that was a great. That was a great V trigger by Dingodile in order to surprise our Racdf.
Round one.
Yeah, and a great match by by Dingodile to take the first.
That was a
round.
great anti-air. It was really late. I thought he would be able to cross him up, but it didn't work. It's almost done, and Racdf is not today. He said not today. Racdf not afraid to. That was a nice. That was great damage in the corner.
But this is going to be a very close
That was
match.
amazing. That was a clutch jump in on Dingodile by Racdf.
Final round. Fight.
Great awareness by Racdf. He was able to punish Dingodile on the landing. Great anti-air. Once again.
Yeah.
He's able to maintain it.
Has Dingo in the corner right now. He's putting full pressure on him, and again Dingo escapes using the V trigger. Now I think he has a great chance to catch Racdf, but
Yeah.
Racdf playing very smartly right now. He's not letting him get anywhere close to Dingo. Let Dingo get close to him.
Yes.
Now
And
Dingo has him in the corner again. Let's see how he can utilize it. Oh, he jumps outside, he crosses himself up, and now he has to go in.
yeah.
Racdf
And Racdf is doing great with his spacing, and he's ready for every kind of situation, even when Dingodile comes in on him, and that was a
What a very
great
strong
conversion.
situation. Oh, and he gets him, and Racdf gets him. That was a
Yeah.
great confirm of the V-trigger activation into.
Yes. Great awareness by him on the V trigger activation and the conversion. So Racdf played really, really well in this match, despite him being in a difficult and tricky situation and being in the corner for a long time, but he still was able to capitalize
I think
on Dingodile's making mistakes, and he was able to really capitalize on big damage when it counted the most.
Yeah. I think Racdf Dingo needs to play the spacing game better and try to annoy Racdf more. Like
Yes.
But you have such a good way of getting in, like playing this game.
Yes, he is not afraid to throw a fireball, and we have Dark Lord in the chat with us right now. How are you, Dark Lord? It's been a long time. Hello.
What's up? What's up,
Yeah,
Danky?
am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Chalo, perfect. Just send me an invite in the in-game so I can catch up with the stream because I think the streaming running on a delay for like 5 seconds.
अरे यार वो है I think 5 full है lobby
Yeah.
full है.
Yeah, so we will have to create another lobby in order to invite another person.
But
think that-
if
I
these
think
guys if these guys go back to the lobby, then we can do that. But let them play as long as they want. Okay? Don't interrupt their
Chalo,
flow.
chalo, ठीक है. So you guys commentate on the live match, then I'll just give my inputs in between.
हाँ.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
And one more thing, guys. For both of you, you can call him Asraar instead of Racdf. It takes way
Asraar.
long. Yeah, Asraar or
Okay.
Racdf. Asraar or Racdf.
Racdf.
Don't say Racdf. You can say Racdf.
Racdf. Okay. Racdf and Dingo.
Yeah.
Acha, it is one of the requests from the player side or it's just your brilliant feedbacks? coming in
It's
between?
my brilliant feedback. क्योंकि
That was good, that was good.
Racdf बोलने में बहुत time लग रहा है.
Yeah, it takes time because you have to keep saying the name over and over
Weird
again.
also. We're saying Racdf again and again.
Acha,
Racdf.
by the way,
That's
we're
good.
having a great match over here. Like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like if you guys are watching it.
And Racdf is capitalizing on the new combos that you got with the Tatsumaki not missing now. in the new patch that he has got. So I think you guys might be aware of this, that Ryu's Tatsumaki, EX Tatsumaki was used to whiff a lot while comboing, and it has been corrected a bit in a way that it doesn't miss. Like if the first hit connects, every hit is going to connect now. So yeah, that's like a good change for him. So he was aware of it and he capitalized on it really well. So he's really aware of what Ryu can do in what kind of situations, and great with spacing and great awareness with, jump ins.
So one thing I would like to point out about Racdf also is that he is one of the most hardworking players I have seen in SF, at least in India.
That is great.
Him and other few players are just like grinding constantly. Whenever I go online, he's like one player whom I see online and just trying to invite and play some long sets.
Yeah,
His understanding of the game has improved a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Raghav is gonna have a tough time beating him because nowadays, like earlier, Raghav was a clear favorite. Now I can't.
Raghav has been he's been one of the veterans in fighting games. He's not only good in Street Fighter but also great in Mortal Kombat and Injustice as well. So he has a great knowledge about fighting games in general, and which clearly shows in his play. But Racdf isn't far behind. Like, we can't say he is much far behind, because he knows what to do in every kind of situation and how to keep Raghav in pressure at all times. So he's been amazing with his fireballs. Like, I don't think he has ever let Raghav jump in on him at any situation and at any point.
So like we are very early in the set, right? Man, go ahead, please.
I was just saying he has been on point with the DPs. He's not letting him jump in at all. Like, it's very difficult to jump on him, and he has a very good combos using the V trigger as well.
Yes, that's right.
So the question I was about to ask you all, including Mikey also, because this is very early, what do you think it's gonna take, and what do you think is gonna scoreline be?
I think it's gonna be around 5:10, maybe 5.
It's too early to say. I think Dingodile still have a chance, because like Ryu's gameplay is very straightforward. So in long sets like these,
I just want whom you guys are thinking. Like right now, who do you think is the favorite without even looking at the set? Like
right now, I think Racdf has upper hand. He's doing everything that a Ryu player has to do. So he's on point with everything. As you saw just now, like, he was aware of the V break, and he was able to parry and even punish at the right timing. So he's prepared. Like, he is ready for every kind of situation, which is
so.
amazing.
Aman Singh is saying that basically Racdf is the favorite one, right?
Right now, Racdf is doing everything he has to do. Like, he's playing optimally. So he has a chance.
And Mikey, what do you think? The final scoreline be?
Raghav will have to take a different approach and mix things up.
Be 10-4 in favor of Racdf.
So you are discarding old man right now, or like
Discarding the old man reactions. But I think it's easy to put Raghav on tilt. That's why he might lose. But if he stays calm, then I think he can turn this around for sure.
So do you think arthritis also has an effect on like
Definitely.
also?
I think one thing I would say Raghav can do in this situation is he has to stop fighting Ryu in the fireball wars, because like he's clearly going to have like a tough time keeping up with Ryu's fast fireballs. And also, if he tries to jump in on Ryu, he can punish with a heavy DP, while Raghav has only like a medium punch, as an anti-air. So clearly Ryu has much more advantage in order to in terms of jumping on the opponent. So yeah, Racdf is not afraid to DP in the middle of the match, like in mid screen.
Yeah, one of his traits is like, whenever you are doing a -2 button, you may expect a -3 from him.
Yeah.
So it is of course something that Raghav needs to consider, but I don't think he considers it that much now.
Raghav is doing great with the conversions. He's trying to conserve meter as well and optimize his damage as well at the same time.
But Raghav is not able to generate offense really well. Right now, he's not getting the pressure that Nash needs. Nash
Yes.
in general is not a very high pressure character. So
Yes.
the mindset of the player really matters in this situation where Raghav needs to just put the offense not from Nash but from Raghav himself. I would
Nice.
say.
That was nice. That was really good for him to punish
Yeah.
the overhead.
Actually, it
Yeah.
was
Good
a mistake on Racdf's part because he could have finished the round there, but he instead chose to do the Tatsu route. So he took the least damaging route.
Yeah. Now it's in the neutral, but Racdf is really putting
Amazing
Raghav
with
in
punish
corner.
by Racdf.
Yeah, that was a great punish. But still, but again, Raghav has the positioning, and he gets him again. Oh, okay, this is gonna be tough
Great
for
side
Raghav.
switch.
And he gets his time.
Racdf has been like amazing with his pressure. Like he has never let Raghav out of a situation, out of a pressure situation at any point. So I think Raghav need to take different approaches at this point and maybe use V breaks or V reversals or something in order to get out of situation and trick Racdf into doing something which he can capitalize on later.
I think Raghav
I-
only needs to annoy him. Like he has to force him to make mistakes. I think that is also a good strategy that Raghav can look into and try to get him into in a bad situation, bad spot. I think
Something
that-
happened, I think.
Guys, the last time
So,
Raghav actually went into an FT10.
Danky, you want to commentate on live match also? So
I
I
mean,
can
if they
discard
do- these two are
discard
doing,
this
it's
lobby
fine.
and invite all of you guys again.
No, if they are doing like you have two live commentators as well, I'll just give my input. It's fine.
Sure. Take it.
Okay. So Mikey, you need to go down
Yeah.
so that Raghav can come up.
And
So,
Aman, now you need to go down.
So while we are again starting and resuming, I just want to add one thing. The last time Raghav actually played in FT10, it wasn't a very good experience for him on stream.
Was it the connection?
No,
It was with you,
just
right?
the scoreline. Yeah. So the scoreline is actually heading towards that only. It's 4-0 right now. I just hope the scoreline doesn't repeat, otherwise Raghav may just retire immediately.
Yeah. I hope not. I hope not. I want to see more of him play.
I would like to
Yes.
see if Raghav plays like any other character.
Raghav plays Colleen as well. Like, if Colleen is really good, I think he can try it out because Colleen has really good buttons.
And is she good against Ryu?
I think so. Like, she has a few options. But let's see.
I
Let the match start again.
I think Raghav has actually taken that statement the last Nash very seriously. Like he genuinely wants to be the last Nash ever on Earth.
You know the first part is the last match that we had on online onslaught last year was Raghav versus Apache.
Oh, so we are actually picking
We are
up where
actually
Tommy
resuming
left
from
off.
there only.
So Raghav has switched to V triggers now, and he's trying to
Oh,
see if the V trigger one works.
that was a good parry by Racdf. Now Racdf has him in the corner and the really good spot for him. But Raghav gets a small hit and puts them back into neutral. And Raghav is just patiently inching away, like partly he's just letting Racdf try to make mistakes. But Racdf has him again in the corner. It's gonna be a very tricky situation right now. And Racdf gets him with a fireball. Maybe he tried to absorb it or something.
So Brandy has made very bold predictions in the chat. He's already stating 10-0 timeline.
I think one thing Raghav can capitalize on is seeing if Ryu has meter or not, and based on that he can decide if he wants to pressure. Because if Ryu doesn't have any meter, like he is very unlikely to do a DP on pickup.
Ryu is unlikely to do a DP on breakup, not Ragdf.
Yes.
These two are different.
Not Ragdf does a lot of DPs in my experience.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is a very good position for Ragdf. He has him in the corner and he waits out a jump from him, for which he's very ready. I haven't seen a single
Win.
jump in from Raghav land on Ragdf. Like maybe I know there are a few, but like I can't remember the last one because Ragdf has been so on point with the DPs.
And spacing is
phenomenal.
amazing. Yeah, his spacing is amazing. Like he knows where to throw fireball so that he can't be jumped in on, like jumped on.
Even the offense that he is doing, like Ragdf, what I saw, because I'm running late, so I'm not commenting on the live matches. But he did a standing heavy punch and cancelled it into the CX tab. So even on block, it was a safe distance to be cancelled. So the buttons that he is using is also really strong.
Oh, it could have been a big damage, but he only got like a small punish, but that's fine. So it's really close to. Raghav is really close to stunning his opponent. Yeah, but he could have gone for it and like maintained the pressure in order to get a stun.
That solar plexus is so scary. The way Ragdf uses it gets so much of mileage for Ryu. It's actually one of the making it look like the scariest button in Ryu's arsenal. Nice play, nice bait out. Oh, and that was a great spot.
Yeah, that was great. So Raghav is playing a patient game. He's trying to chip away his health instead of like maintaining crazy pressure
I
like
wonder if
Ryu.
Raghav will go for like super on to punish the fireball. That would be fun to watch.
So he's clearly trying to play a neutral game, a good neutral game, and he is. I mean, he had a lot of opportunities where he could punish Racdf in a like with very high damage, but he only did like crouching heavy punch and a sweep. So that could have been much more because he had a lot of resources as well. So he clearly has to.
But I think that was because of the spacing issue, like because he wouldn't be able to get too much of damage over there. Well, like when the DP hits, I think he won't be able to punish him too well because of Nash's buttons.
But he could have gone for a crush counter punish as well. So that is another thing.
Yeah, that's also a very good point. So he could have done that. But look at the meter, the butter stick on Dingo's side. He has a ton of meter. He can punish any fireball really hard and get an early lead.
Yes, he actually
up until now, Raghav has gotten around 5,000 damage with his forward medium kick. Nash's forward medium kick. That's the only button he's pressing right now.
But that's the best button he has. Like
I totally agree with that. That Nash has one of the best buttons. But you cannot always use the same button.
He's doing great on switching sides and mixing up Racdf on the landing.
So all of the guys who are watching, if you guys want to have search in the online or against a specific opponent, you can always add a comment in the group and we'll be sure to update. Like MiKeYROG is running the whole show. So if you want to thrash Mikey on stream, you all are welcome.
Please guys, let me know when to play.
Great spacing.
Guys, Raghav got a match in against
Nash wins.
Ragdf.
सालो हाइप करो थोड़ा. क्या राघव ने इतनी देर बाद एक मैच जीता है पर ऐसे तकीलों की तरह बोल रहे तुम लोग. मतलब कोई भी कमेंटेटर राघव के साथ दिया यार. गलत बात है भाई. बुरा लग रहा है मेरे को. दिल से बुरा लगता है भाई.
This is a specific mention for Brandy 10-0 वाले पे. Brandy O2 का butter chicken is on you now.
Raghav is doing
Nice.
great with his Sobat kicks, and he clearly knows like where the spacing is, and after like after the Sobat kick, what he can do. So that is like shutting Racdf down.
I think Raghav has gotten an idea about Racdf gameplay, and he's
Yes.
making some adjustments over here. He
Yes.
has been able to like switch sides easily. He has been getting
Amazing.
those jump ins on the fireballs. I think he is starting to understand his play.
Yes.
So let's see how he adapts, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yes,
Raghav
that's
has
great.
got a
He's
strong
adapting to his reckless game style, so he is being patient and trying to see for openings, which is great.
This is what I like. I'm liking about Raghav. He's trying to annoy Ragdf into making mistakes. Now he
Yes.
has him in the corner, but I feel that Raghav has a few options to get himself out of it, like using a fireball and dashing under.
That was
And
great
again,
jump in.
Great jump in. That was a great jump in. And now he has Ragdf on the rope. He's pressuring him hard. He's not letting him get out. But Ragdf actually is able to get out of the predicament that he was in.
Yes.
So
Again,
now we see the Kaminaman's casting skills like predicament and the Shashi Tharoor words that he's been using. I thought he Hindi commentary
That could have been a big punish and probably a kill. And this could be it. Oh, we missed on, but he was still able to. Yes, so he needs to be aware of the meter as well. I think Raghav, what he's doing great, he's adapting really well, but he also needs to be aware of how much meter he has and how much meter his opponent has. So he needs to be aware of these situations as well, so that he can capitalize on more damage.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Raghav didn't even use Nash's MK scythe even once in neutral.
Also,
Not even once.
one fact, guys. Raghav doesn't.
I think he's scared of being parried by Ryu, because that is really punishable if he gets parried.
Raghav
I don't
in
know
the
if
neutral.
even Gil can parry that one reaction. It's pretty hard, but yeah, he should try to use that.
And Raghav also uses Nash CA as an anti-air option.
Yeah,
So whenever you jump upon him from full screen, he uses that
Yeah,
and also
exactly.
he confirms it very well.
yeah.
So he doesn't use his EX meters, he used to see meters end up with
Great
full screen.
awareness by Racdf. Like he clearly knows like at what situation, at what spacing, what kind of move he can use.
now there's a good chance for Raghav, but he jumps in, and Ragdf is as usual very ready.
Ready for
jump in.
every kind of jump in. He's actually like expecting every jump in from Raghav. So Raghav needs to be a little strong at his neutral game and press from neutral situations.
I think Ragdf in neutral is always ready. Like if he's not throwing fireballs, he's waiting for you to jump in and
That
ready for
was
the
great.
DP.
That was amazing punish.
That was great.
Yes, that was really amazing by Racdf. He was like clearly expecting Raghav to press a button, and he was ready with the parry and was able to punish even, and that was really amazing.
That was a
Gameplay
fantastic
by-
punish.
Yes,
that
that
was
was
a
a
great
fantastic gameplay by Racdf. So this is the first time I'm seeing him play, and he seems like he has been playing the game for like a really long time. He clearly has like a hold on different situations, what you can be in the game. That's really great.
Another Yep. In neutral, I think they can. They should go play more closer and try to get those low forwards in. They are the quick buttons that at least Racdf can get to get huge damage out of the situation. But Raghav has so many long range buttons that he can actually confuse Racdf. Like he has been consistently been able to make Racdf go into this miss his DPs and get good punishes out
Great.
of it. And great play again by Raghav punishing the donkey kick.
Yes, so Raghav is clearly playing defensive here, he is not trying to, overextend with a lot of his moves. He is clearly trying to see where Racdf makes a mistake and try to capitalize and punish on those mistakes. So he is letting Racdf do his thing and punish him on the situations where he can. That could have been a great punish, but Raghav was not able to see the situation and capitalize on it.
Again, now it's a great situation for Raghav. He was, I think, and now he has him back. He threw him in the corner itself.
That was great.
This meteor is so strong. Like you can get a follow up on the DP. Let's say it does so much of damage.
I think one thing, yes, that was pretty strong, and I think what Raghav can do in this situation, what Dingo can do in this situation is let Ryu throw his fireballs and use his feed trigger in order to punish him with the heaviest damage. When he had all the resources in the last match, he could have easily baited him to do a Hadouken and punish him with his super.
But the thing is that Racdf doesn't allow Raghav to use his resources. Like a lot of the rounds have gone like full V-trigger, full stick of butter, but Raghav is not able to get any pressure. Are you seeing this?
Yes,
Raghav
that was.
again has full V-trigger, full stick of butter. I have seen at least 3 to 4 rounds.
In terms of damage, I think Racdf is doing amazing. With every bit of meter, every bit of V-trigger he is aware of what situations, what kind of combos he can do, and how he can optimize his damage, what's the best possible situation he can be in. So he's doing everything, just a great play by Racdf.
And he's not allowing Raghav to get any good offense. And whenever Raghav gets some offense, he just parries him out just to get some pressure and just to get some good shots into Nash, and which is a bit.
That was a great jump in by Raghav.
And again, Ragdf is playing so smartly, he's just pressuring, taking his time, inching in, and getting that damage. Even after using the V shift, Raghav is not able to get any distance from him. And whenever he tries to go in, he gets hit by something like a Hadouken or a solar plexus or a medium kick. But again, here's his chance. Get some life back and let's just play. Let's see what Raghav can do in the corner. And oh, that's going to be punishable. He's going to get some damage in. And Ragdf has very few options. It's going to be very interesting what he does. And that V-trigger is shining so hard, it's very scary. If you can get a punish off using the V-trigger.
Both of them are on almost 0 health. Any hit can do at this point. The timer is also running out.
The smallest thing will get them. This is very, very exciting. This is the magic I wanted to see.
And finally, he was able to hit him with a Hadouken.
Ragdf is so good at using a Hadouken at close range. It's almost a footsie tool for him.
Yes, he knows because it's unreactable in a very close range situation. And and he throws it and he tried to mix it up. He tried to use it as a mix-up tool, not being predictable, and try to do it try to do it in a way that opponent cannot predict, cannot discover his pattern.
Yeah, and the recovery is so good, it's very hard to punish it even on reaction.
Amazing capitalization with V-trigger and the resources. Great awareness by Racdf for all the resources, whatever he is. Whenever he gets an opportunity, he tries his best to capitalize on every bit and every optimal damage that he can get. So I think Raghav needs to also do the same thing. Whenever he gets an opportunity, try to capitalize on the biggest damage that he can pull off in that situation. So that is otherwise Raghav is playing good in the neutral, but clearly
No, I think the problem is that Raghav is actually not utilizing any of the CA or V trigger.
Yes,
like
yes,
mostly
that's
what
right.
Aman has
Because-
also pointed out.
yes,
That he is
clearly getting opportunities, but he is not able to capitalize as well as Racdf is doing. Like Racdf is able to kill Raghav in like 3 combos, but Raghav would need like 4 or 5 combos in order to kill. So that creates like a big difference.
Also, I think
That would have been a big punish, but he wasn't ready for it.
Oh,
Ragdf is so good at confirming, like hit confirming his moves. Whenever he gets a hit, he is aware. Like immediately he uses his remaining V trigger and like try to get as much damage as possible whenever he can.
plus reuse V trigger allows him to get a lot of damage.
Yes.
After V trigger, the damage is really high from you.
Great.
And Ragdf also uses the parries really well. Like
Yes.
he can stuff your anti-air using the Shoryuken, the parry. It's very difficult to get offense on him. Like unless you're in very close range.
That's right.
Yeah. And that was a great play. Raghav has
Raghav, I guess, yes. For Raghav, I guess the V trigger 1 isn't doing as well as V trigger 2 is doing, because he's not able to utilize V trigger 1 in a way that where he can get a lot of damage out of it. But he is mainly using his V trigger and V bars for the V shift in order to get out of pressure situations.
It can't be over! Final round. Fight!
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Yeah. I think what match are we on like? I think it's
So Racdf is up three games right now.
The score line is 8-2 in Asraar's favor.
Okay. It's the first time we're seeing Dingodile utilize his
match right now.
critical art. He can clearly does a lot of damage.
What is the like second round right now? अभी कितना बचा हुआ time?
61,
This
60,
particular round.
59.
Okay, so there's almost a 20-second lag.
Oh, that was a great overhead.
Yeah, that was a great overhead because he didn't immediately do a overhead. He waited and looked for the opportunity and then did a overhead when he was not ready. So that was great. Great by Raghav. He is 3 games up, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
8-3.
yeah, he's like 8-3 is the score right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh,
That worked
That
out.
was
I wasn't expecting it, but it finally worked out in Raghav's favor. So
Raghav is not trying to whip punish Ragdf. He can try to like make him stop using so many buttons. Because Ragdf is just going ham with those buttons. Like whenever he gets a chance, he's just trying to like bully him with the plus frames and the small buttons that he gets. That was a good confirm by Raghav.
yes.
And
And also, I can see
Ragdf
Racdf is relentless with his pressure. He's trying to keep the pressure on going and keep the momentum in his favor at all times, which is why like he is not letting Raghav even think of a different situation. And yes, that's a great punish. Finally, he was able to get a good punish on him.
but that won't kill.
Just barely.
Oh, that was a good try on the overhead. And Ragdf could have punished it. But Ragdf should be aware about the V trigger, but it doesn't matter.
Great patience
He
by
kept it so
Dingodile. Great patience by
Yeah.
Dingodile. He didn't overextend this time. So clearly
Yeah.
he has stopped something now. So which is great.
Okay. Dingo also needs to use those small jabs, like get those jab buttons out there and get small confirms. That small damage actually does add up
Yes,
to get
over time.
Again, yeah, now good pressure, good pressure. He didn't need to back off. Oh,
That could have been a great damage. Okay.
Okay.
Could have been a
But he
jump
didn't
in
have
combo.
to get much.
Yes. But that's
Sad.
okay.
Still in a great position, Dingo is
Yeah.
right now.
So Racdf is doing an amazing job by throwing fireballs in the neutral and trying to chip away the health and and look for great opportunities as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a jump in, but he didn't believe, and he was not able to get a full combo on it.
And even after missing that Shinku Hadoken, the Ultra, still Ragdf was able to get back at it. But
Yes.
Raghav has got a great lead in this one. Throws it
It
back
could
into
have
the
been.
corner.
It could be a stun if Raghav tries.
Yeah. Now Raghav is in prime position to take this round and the match. This is the final round. Ragdf smartly tries to use the V reversal just to get a bit of the stun down, but it's not going to matter. Now Raghav just needs to put some
Amazing.
chip in.
That was an amazing corner control by Raghav
Yeah.
in this round. Yes, at all times he was able to keep him in the corner and not even let him out of it with the jump in and keep the pressure on. So this is clearly working for Raghav. He has clearly figured out something. So he was able to control him in a way so that everything plays in his favor.
Yeah, man, let me just see some good matches. I just want to see neck to neck these guys going at it. Like, showing how good Nash and Ryu can be. Like, that is what I want to see.
That's great.
Yeah. Nice confirm. Low forward. Oh, that could have been a great punish.
It could have been a knockdown as well in order to create a pressure situation.
Yeah.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
that was
He tried to anti-air, but it didn't work out in his favor, and instead he got hit by.
In this
He was
game,
jumping.
even the smallest of frames, even a few frames off, and you just get blown up so
Yes.
hard.
Man, Nash anti-air is broken. Just a single fucking button and then it takes everything.
I guess a lot of characters has. An
Actually, I
anti-air
should
like
not
that.
say this because I used to play Rangi. But yeah, single button
I think it's a very similar kind of. That was a great parry, but he was not able to punish it. I think Poison also has a very similar type of anti-air crouching medium punch.
He could have just parried and then do a TP. That's it. You don't need to parry
Yeah,
all the
MiKeYROG's love for parry, his advisors also start for parry.
So I guess one thing I
I
noticed.
cannot see parry go to waste. That's why.
Yeah, that is where the game at.
Mikey
So-
is the OG player. He plays SF3 all day.
I actually,
parries-
I
so
actually
what do you
played
think-
a lot of Street Fighter. I
So
started
talking
with
about
Street Fighter 2
parries,
also.
so what do you guys think about parries returning in Street Fighter 6?
I'm super excited. Super excited.
So
And
what
this
do
time
you
I think
guys
the
think?
parries are one frame.
Parries are
course
one
you are.
frame.
Yep.
I mean, you can use the parries on wake up.
Yeah.
See, my understanding
That's
for parry now, especially when SF6 I'm seeing, it's like if you can't beat him, join him. So, like, I am full on parry right now. Like, if you have to win, you have to learn parry.
Yeah, I think parry is a good thing in terms of gameplay for Street Fighter 6 because there are a lot of offensive options in Street Fighter 6
exactly.
to keep
Parry,
your opponent.
the game does
in
not
pressure
revolve around
situations.
parries.
Yes, so parry is like a great tool for discouraging your opponent in doing like going reckless on you all the time. So every character has this parry. Amazing conversion by Racdf in this.
So Ragdf is on his set point after this.
Yeah.
That's the match point for Racdf, I guess.
The score right now is 9-4. Yeah.
I think he is 5. Raghav is 5 right now.
No, Raghav is
okay.
4.
Oh, okay.
Round 1.
Raghav is 4. Okay.
Fight.
Again, Ragdf starting with the barrage of Hadokens, trying to pressure Raghav into the corner slowly. But Raghav gets a huge cross-up and gets the neutral back in and a good punish.
Great, finally he was able to get a high damage combo out of a missed TP.
Yeah, that was a good try. And Raghav uses V-shift to get out of the pressure and playing slowly and smoothly. I think that is how Raghav needs to play this.
Racdf's
match.
pressure is amazing. He is not letting Raghav even breathe even in between jump ins and other attacks he's throwing at him. That could have been. But it still worked out. Great for him.
Round 2.
Yeah. Racdf was dominating quite a bit of the momentum and having a good plays, but Raghav was able to clutch it out. Nice plays. Oh, that was a good punish on the Sonic Boom.
Yes.
Now Racdf has.
So from what I see, from what I see from the match, I think Raghav. That could have been a huge damage. Raghav had all the resources he needed.
He still can get.
Still can.
Now Racdf. I just hope he gets up.
That's nice.
Great
I
conversion.
was actually thinking,
That was great.
don't miss that punish. Don't miss that punish.
Nice,
So,
Raghav. I said 10-5 on Raghav, so I hope he keeps me.
So he
makes me happy.
He actually
he
improved,
keeps the
improved on
momentum
my
going.
predicted score. So right now it's 9-5 with Raghav's favor. So can Raghav make the comeback? That's the question.
Yeah. Nah, Raghav is my homie. He will try to keep our score alive.
I'm pretty sure if Raghav makes that comeback, he will actually throw his DualShock controller somewhere in the wall out of the rage. Because he's one of the most emotional players in the Indian FGC that I've seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I have had the privilege and the horror and the honor, like those who have got the joke, to cast
here.
against with him. And so,
Okay.
so when you sit beside him in a casting, like it's almost certain that you will go deaf by the end of the night. Because the volume with which he screams, it's like very disturbing and
Wow,
like,
the relentless pressure by Racdf in the corner is like outstanding. He doesn't give a breathing, like even like leaves any like air between his attacks. Oh,
That was a pretty risky DP.
yes, but he's not afraid.
He actually followed that up with a V-skill also, V trigger also.
Yes, I think it makes it safe. Like
No,
even
it's
if you
minus,
miss it,
it's minus 20 or 21. I think it's pretty punishable.
really.
The V
Like
trigger, yeah, the V
if
trigger is
your
really
opponent
punishable.
blocks a TP and you immediately
Doesn't
do.
matter. Doesn't matter. If you follow up with a V trigger follow up, then definitely it's punishable.
I think this strategy of Raghav of keeping Racdf into the corner is actually working for him. He's self-destructing himself, trying to get out of there.
I don't think so. Like, I think he's just trying to annoy Racdf into just playing his way, like playing
No,
a
right
spacing game.
now the good thing on Raghav's part is that he's using the side and the throws also.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was a
he's
great
not-
mix-up.
So he was not doing that before. See, the
This is clearly like Raghav's favorite space to be in, zone to be in.
Wow.
Like he's clearly more comfortable in the corner, keeping the opponent in the corner, keeping the pressure.
Raghav is getting back on his groove, so it's good to see.
Yeah.
That's great. I think yes. So he has clearly figured out that Racdf is really desperate to get out of the corners, which is good for Raghav because this is what he wants. This is the kind of situation he wants Racdf to be in, so that he can keep on pressuring him and throwing his attacks in the corner and capitalize on big damage whenever he gets an opportunity.
I think the main thing that Raghav is doing is that he's using the lights to punish the fireball startup. That is stopping Racdf from throwing those fireballs, and in turn giving getting a speed breaker into his game plan.
Great.
Mikey.
Great throw break by Racdf.
Yeah. Now it's good pressure, good pressure.
Ball.
So bad kick all day.
I think we should have actually, given our viewers an option कि पैसा लगा भी सकते थे तो सट्टा लगता तो ज़्यादा पैसा मिलता अपन
So I don't think I don't think anybody predicted this score line.
वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ अपन odds के against सट्टा लगाते हैं ना
Oh my goodness, that
Asraar
one
is
jump in costed him
set
entire
point.
round.
आदि
हाँ जी
आदि माइकी को ना हाउस बना देते, वो 10 रुपए में 10 पैसे कमाता है।
क्या मटका खेल रहे हो तुम लोग यहाँ पे? मटका खेल रहे हो यहाँ पे तुम लोग?
तेरी कमाई करा रहे हैं ब्रो। तू इंटरनेशनल टूर्नामेंट में जा सके तो उसमें तेरे को सपोर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं मैं और आदि तेरे को। And this is so close.
He missed the DP, but he was able to shimmy and finally get the match.
Wow, what a set!
Congratulations to Racdf for playing amazing. He is clearly he played like a champ. He clearly knows like all the ins and outs about Ryu, and which shows in his gameplay. His Ryu is really amazing. Like a lot of things I didn't know Ryu could do, he was able to showcase it within the match, which is really great. So congratulations to Racdf once again for winning the entire set. And congratulations to Dingodile as well for playing really well. There were a lot of things he could do better in the match. So yeah, that could have been.
So
like,
let me just invite Asraar here.
Yes.
Just a minute. I asked him if he can join on Discord.
A lot of things I noticed about Dingodile's game was he was trying to play Nash like Guile. I don't know why. He was trying to capitalize on his scythe like a flash kick, which is I mean the flash kick is clearly invincible to attacks, and scythe is not. So it's kind of hard for Nash to use it as.
So the thing that I started to notice about Raghav's gameplay is that he started using the scythes and throws more, and he started to actively anti-airing that. And before that also he was just trying to jump on Asraar on a cross-up only. He was not trying to land on his front side. Yeah. So that's why you see a lot of Asraar's TP whiff, and he punished it.
But the credit should also be given to Raghav, because after like 5-0 it's very hard to come back in a set like this. And lately he made those adjustments. I think it was just that he was being out of touch. That is the only reason why we saw this scoreline. Otherwise the scoreline would have been flipped either, or would have been like 9-9 to my knowledge.
It would have been really
that
close.
Could have been really close. Yes, you're right.
But in any case, it was a really good match. I really loved the fact that Raghav was able to adjust somewhat in the match and just give us a good set overall.
Okay, so guys, listen. Asraar has joined us. So ask whoever wants to ask the question and let him speak first. So don't overlap your voices. Okay. So
Yes.
welcome Asrar, welcome.
Asraar,
Congratulations.
welcome to the stream, and congratulations for winning the entire set. I think this is the first time I'm seeing your game in Street Fighter 5, and this is like amazing. This is on the same level I've been seeing all the other Street Fighter players. Like this is real. Like it's like you've been secretly training in some kind of cave or something, and
Yeah,
came out of it.
I kind of was. I mean, I've been following this game since 2018.
That's really great. Like great to see like more people coming out of like different places and learning the game and being on like a really good level, really great level, and be able to compete with players who are playing the game for a long time. That's really commendable. So congratulations to you once again.
Thank you so
And
much.
so what's your strategy? Like I would like to know what's your strategy in playing Ryu. So a lot of people think that Ryu is not a really good player. I mean, not a great character, but he's a lot of people.
Is good. He is good in some respect, but like when it comes to pure range-based footsies, he lacks that.
Okay.
And I'm kind of working on it, and I lack hit confirms, so it's kind of hard for me to level up now.
Okay. But
So-
seeing your game, that was really amazing. Like everything I expect, like I see, like really amazing Ryu players. They do. You do it. You do them as well. And not even you do it. You do them, but you do them really well. Like on a great level. So that was really great gameplay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
I actually learned from them. Like I watched many replays and I learn how they do certain things at certain situation, and I try to mimic that.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
You know, Raghav, this is after this side. I think the way I also think, because I also picked up this game very like early in 2018, and that is how I learned the game as well, because I actually knew nothing about it. So that's a very good way of learning your character. But what I want to know from you is that after like you had a very dominating start in this set. Afterwards, like Raghav started to make the comeback. What actually happened, and like, can you describe like what was going wrong against in those particular matches? Like what do you think actually went wrong?
Well, most of the time, I just don't know about the how do I deal about like how do I deal the Nash Sobaki. It's just really annoying tool for it to
Okay,
find.
so Asrar, for your reference, that Sobak on
-3.
close range is -3 exactly.
Yes, it's -3. Yes. And I can't do anything. I actually wanted to like try. I tried really hard to whip punish it, but it's just can't.
It's really
Raghav
hard to
has
whip punish
really-
because of the range.
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
and Raghav has
and
got
also the
really
active frames. I guess the active frames are also very less in the Sobat kick. So kind of
I mean, it's
difficult.
one of the
Yeah.
most abusable buttons of Nash. I may just add that. Like every Nash player loves to Sobat all day, every day.
Yes, exactly. I mean, before even like
Yeah.
going into this game, I just watched Raghav's one gameplay against one Ryu player called Retaliation. It was a very old game, and I saw in that replay that he was doing a Sobaki. So I had an idea, like, yeah, okay, if I'm gonna play a fireball game against him, he is gonna do a Sobat. So I was like, at the start of the games, I was just trying to figure out the spacing for it, and then in later games, he figured out what spacing I'm playing with. So he just kind of countered it with his
But that's really good to see. At least you did your homework before you playing. There are some players like we know for certain who just wake up and start playing and even win. MiKeYROG.
कुछ शर्म नहीं है मतलब.
But
अरे मैं practice करके खेलता तो मैं हार जाता भाई.
So let's be honest, he's not lying.
अमन तो फर्स्ट हैंड विटनेस है इस चीज का. मैं प्रैक्टिस करके खेलता हूँ तो
Yeah,
मैं
all in all,
हमेशा
I think
आता हूँ.
Asraar, like it was a great set. We enjoyed a lot watching your game, and those
so
counter
much.
adjustments also it became very exciting when
Thank you
Raghav
so
made a
much, bro.
comeback.
Thank you,
So
Aditya, bro.
amazing gameplay. Keep grinding and keep giving us good content.
Yes, I will. I hope I will.
Yeah, absolutely. Chalo. Okay, boy. Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So, do I leave now?
हाँ हाँ देख ले, अगर बात करनी है तो कर ले, जैसे जाना है तो जा सकता है, हो गया. I think it's done.
The stream is done.
Okay.
Acha, MiKeYROG, I have a question for you. When do we stream next, and whom do you think of?
So I have few names in mind. I've asked some of the people and they were willing to play today also. So they might join in. I think Sattu can play.
भाई मेरे को रोना आ जाएगा ऐसे मत बोल सुन के, आंखों से आंसू आ जाएगा.
हाँ भाई, seriously. I asked Raghav and he said yes. I asked Aman, he said yes. I asked Kaminaman, he said yes. मैं हैरान है क्या है.
What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
Even Vishal also agreed to practice for the game. मैं हैरान भैंस क्या, मैंने कहा ये हो क्या रहा है भाई.
Weekend. I think it's a weekend, so
I don't
maybe
think
that's
weekend
why.
is the reason. I think Street Fighter 6 is close to.
People are hyped.
Yeah,
People are hyped again.
So that's why I decided to start this thing again, so we can
That's
capitalize
great.
on the hype.
Chalo,
Yeah,
that's
that's
wonderful.
good.
So basically, we will be coming on live Saturday to Saturday, right?
Saturday or Sunday, either day is fine, because क्योंकि timing का मुझे पता नहीं है. So I'll ask the player if they are comfortable on playing on either Saturday or Sunday. दोनों जो भी players हैं, and I might have also a plan for the tournament also.
माइकी भाई, वो मैंने अभी मिराज से भी बात किया और मिराज भी बोल रहा है कि वो भी इंटरेस्टेड है, अगर कि आप मतलब उसको भी सेट खेलने है.
हाँ श्योर भाई. अबे हम लोग तो बंदे ढूंढते हैं यार. तेरे को जितने भी लोग मिल रहे हैं ना, तेरे को जितने भी लोग मिल रहे हैं उनको बुला ले भाई. सब खेल सकते हैं स्ट्रीम पे, सब खेल सकते हैं.
Me and MiKeYROG will do behind the scenes of online onslaught. So you will see how much struggle it takes to actually call in players. But seeing this kind of response, I'm actually loving it.
माइकी भाई, आमिर को बुला लो.
बस आमिर को बुलाऊंगा, बट आमिर के लिए मेरे को ओपोनेंट ढूंढना पड़ेगा. बेटा तेरे को ही बुलाऊंगा मैं आमिर के साथ खेलने के लिए.
आमिर के साथ मैं भाई
नहीं आमिर को भी बुलाऊंगा. मेरे को उसका वो नहीं पता, आईडी वाईडी नहीं पता, बट आमिर को भी डेफिनेटली अगर वो खेलना चाहेगा तो डेफिनेटली बुलाऊंगा.
So Racdf की ID है Racdf98.
Nobody is barred from playing on streams. I want everyone to play on streams.
Because the connection should be good between both the players.
The connection should be good and the player should be
And
willing
the player
to play on the
levels
set
should be
also.
like, the players level should also be identical, because then one-sided sets देखने में मजा नहीं आता.
We don't want a high level player to compete against a low level player. So I want both of the same skill set players to play a set or FT5 or FT10, whatever it is.
अच्छा, फिलहाल मैं लीव कर देता हूँ. ठीक है.
हाँ श्योर. थैंक्स यार.
मुझे कुछ
Thanks
पूछना
a
है.
lot for the set, भाई.
अरे इसको अमन में कुछ पूछना है, 2 मिनट रुक जा.
Racdf को मुझे ऐड करना है एक्चुअली.
ऐड करना है मतलब
इसमें CFN.
हाँ तो वो तो वैसे ही कर ले, उसके लिए उसको रोकने की क्या जरूरत है.
नहीं, अगर सेट कर सकते हैं, अगर अभी करना है तो.
अभी सेट खेलना है आपको.
अगर कनेक्शन वर्क करता है अच्छा, तो अगर मतलब करना है तो आपको.
ठीक है, एक गेम ट्राई कर लेते हैं.
तो ये आईडी है आपकी Racdf1998.
नहीं, सिर्फ 98 है. Racdf98 CFN के अंदर Racdf98 है.
Racdf98, ओके.
चलो then let's call off the
ठीक है.
stream. It was a wonderful one, है ना? So these guys will continue with the sets and we will see you live next week. So thanks a lot for joining everyone in the comments and in like the stream. So जैसा भी होगा MiKeYROG.
Yeah.
चलो see you guys. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me.
चलो
Cheers guys.
Thank you for having me, Mikey.
चल भाई, टाटा. Thank you for joining. टाटा.
Okay, भाई. Tata. Bye, Birla.
Bye.
Okay.